Hey, what's going on, my people? Baby, I'm telling you, it's so much going it's so much going on in the news. It's like with these entertainers, I think I'm starting to think they all doing reality shows. No, there's no more music. We ain't watching their movies. We're watching their lives. It's like, is this a high budget reality show? Because this is crazy. Now, we got Ashante that they're trying to say is knocked up. We don't know. We don't know. Right? Then we got Deion Sanders. He done broke up with, I mean, like, why you do that? Why you do that to Tracy? Why you do that to Tracy? But they done broke up. And then we got what else is going on in the news? It too much. It too much. But it's, hey, Miss Leo, it's amazing how, come to find out, if you don't know already, that Diddy got tied with BMF, right? And who is doing the BMF? Mr. 50 Cent. It's like everything that's part of Diddy's world, for some reason, 50 is a part of it. Why is the question. Mm, you don't know what I say? But we're going to start off with, there's so much to start off with. Don't forget, guys, as you come in, please hit that like. Please hit my like. Hello, my replay gang. I have to say hello to y'all in the beginning. How you doing, my replay gang? Hey, how you doing? Don't forget to hit that like and stuff too. If you forgot, hit that like and get it out the way. Get that like out the way. Hey, Chance, how are you? Hey, Tommy, how are you? Hey, Jackie, baby. Now, I'm telling you, I don't know where to start. It's so much. Hey, Sunday, I don't know where to start, but we're going to start somewhere. We're not going to be in no particular order, but we're going to start, right? So, I think we're going to start with but my girl Tissa tells. Is he hiding out in London or what? Now, what you do? What they doing? We don't know. We gonna find out. Yes, we are. Don't forget to check out my girl Tissa. And she stay on it. Like the Green Hornet. She stay on it.
King Yellow
Anytime you need to see the whole entire video, go check out Tissa Tells. They got her name right there. Tissa Tells. Because she tells it, baby. She stay on it. Let's go.
response to Christian Combs, and he's wondering what everybody else is like. Dude, what is you doing? But again, I think that Diddy is literally trying to get his affiliations going and to remind people that it's not sweet and to watch your mouth. Hold on, here we go.
Puff Daddy's son come out with GDK. Bro, it's not a good time while fighting all these allegations and crazy stuff he got going on with him right now. Why would you even try to involve yourself in a GDK movement or anything, gang? You was born famous and rich and famous. Like, what is you doing? King Combs. And the crazy part is somebody called me and asked me, with
Hey,
you on the phone.
Bronze.
You forgot we was on the
Welcome.
phone? And you asked me, should you do drill music? I said, bro, why would you do drill music? You don't even come from the streets. You don't come from none of that.
at all.
He was like, you right. At the end of the day, man,
What is going on? All right, can y'all hear me? We might have to shut this live down and come back on a different time. Can y'all hear
We
me or
hear
not?
you, girl. We hear you,
Hit one
girl.
if you can hear me.
We hear you.
Hit two if you can't. Anyone? Oh my God.
We fast forward a little bit.
Okay. They said that Diddy is confident that he can make a comeback because he managed.
What you want to say about that, bro? You understand? You know, he didn't want it to come back to him in a way. You know, he hired the people. He gonna put it all on her, cause she knew what he liked. Cause she wasn't just hiring it for her. Don't get that effed up, Art. If you think that she was just hiring those male prostitutes for herself, man.
I don't know why I find this guy so funny. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, y'all. My video is, it's horrible. Sorry, guys. My video is horrible right now, but we're going to get this together. I don't know well, I do know what's going on. God. All right.
Bro, I was in one of those exotic bookstores with him. I saw this dude pick up butt plugs. And that's the first time I ever seen some shit like that. And when I said, yo, man, what you getting this for? He said, you know, can I do my shopping by myself? And I said, yeah. And when I looked up there, it said bugs. I bust out laughing and went to the front door. So, you heard the rumors?
Okay, so just to let you guys know, if you don't know who you're listening to, you are listening to the lovely sounds. There's more, but I just want to let y'all know. You're listening to the lovely sounds of Gene Dill. He actually has full interviews on the art of dialogue. Y'all should follow them. They're actually really good. Where Gene Dill used to be Puppy's former head of security, not the one that he paid, but the other head of security, the one that had some sense. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so listen. Let's continue with Gene Dill exposing Diddy. Hold on.
I knew I should wait outside a Turkish baths for him. You know what they do in the Turkish baths? No, I don't. Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths together.
I'm laughing not because it's funny. Who cares? Right? Like, baby, do you, as long as it's legal and the people are willing, do whatever you want in your life, right? But
now I'm going to get to the hey Spice, hey love. I'm going to get to, I believe, the interview. But I'm going to come back to this because that is such a good thumbnail, right? It did too much. Did too much. This is from Discretion TV. Discretion TV. And this video is a year ago. A year. It's a shame that, you gotta think these things. It's crazy how These things been were talk. Oh heck, I done messed it up again. How do I do that? Shucks. These things were said already, but nobody paid it any mind. So why are people outraged now? Why are you so outraged now? These things, this is a lot of these videos are old videos that nobody, they thought it was okay. They thought it was okay. Let me just put this little thing up here. Let me just put that little thing up there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But I'm not dumb enough. But this is a disclaimer. Yes, it is. Now let's get back to this.
I knew Jake from growing up in the neighborhood here, Capitol Park.
Remember, these are the guys from BMF, which includes would be Diddy and Jermaine Dupri. These names are coming out. But let's go.
Brothers in the same neighborhood. We got down together. We hustled together.
There's just a lot of little stuff people never knew about when you hear these hip hop stories, and they keep telling you the story of Biggie and Tupac and some shit like that. You never hear names like Jake being included.
That death is arguably the most important death in hip hop, because usually when these rappers get killed, it was street shit that ended up getting into rap shit. Jake was the first time rap shit turned into street shit. If there's no hip hop, that murder's not happening, right?
The fucked up thing about that whole Bad Boy Death Row shit was that I invited both of these niggas to my birthday party. Then that shit left there, and I don't know what the fuck happened.
Jermaine Dupri was having a party somewhere else, and I decided to have a private set that music people could know, like, okay, come over here, and we're gonna get down over here.
Hey, oh yeah, I got it. P. Diddy was there, other celebrities and stuff. Suge pulled up, it was just him and Jake.
Suge had him around to protect him.
Suge came to me that night, going around the party, what he used to do with the cigar and just kind of like, be the big guy in the room,
Suge and Puff got into a screaming match, and it looked like it was getting serious.
It was always like something between them.
Puff homeboys was real street niggas.
He wasn't scared.
And Puff homeboys was also very into protecting him.
I knew Wolf to be Puff's right-hand man.
Now,
if anything jump off, he's gonna be there and he's gonna defend it.
Now the guy that I go to show you, Puffy ain't scared. Now the guy here, right? This is the guy that they allegedly say that this is the son of Justin's biological dad. Allegedly, I don't know. But I do know the younger look of Justin, he looks like Puffy. The older look of Justin, I don't know. Now, he was supposed to have been pow, and all this other stuff. Now, the 50, did you put this in the damn show? But Evilwho, let go. So I'm just letting you look at that face that is supposed to be quote unquote his bio, but I believe Justin was born by then. I don't know. We're unraveling this together. Now let's go.
Puff's right-hand man, that if anything jump off, he's gonna be there and he's gonna defend it.
I heard a bunch of commotion and people running and screaming and whatnot.
I got a call about 2 a.m. saying that he had gotten shot. And I need to get out there.
By the time he did pass away, the word was going around in Atlanta that, he was an OG blood and that he was like real gangster like type motherfucker.
After Jake got killed, Death Row already came in banging. Now Bad Boy, by them hiring Southside Crips, they were starting to bang too now.
Now
5 years, 6 years in the state, and I'm just gonna kick a little something. Everybody want to know why people bang, why people kill, why people do this, sell dope, and you can't just look at the individuals because you have to look at the environment that they're set in that creates these conditions for them to have to live and do the things that they do. And so we just kicking it like that. We ain't out here essing on our chest, but it's like everybody out here want to be a tough guy, killer, a gangster. You understand? But most of the killers and gangsters I know either got all day or dead. So everybody out here just living. So we kicking it from that perspective. For me, it wasn't like no peer pressure thing. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. I'm gonna do this because all the homeboys doing it. My thing is like growing up in a certain neighborhood, you have altercations with people that grew up on another part of a certain neighborhood, and you grow up and you know it's affiliation through association.
Hey,
And coming
Sergeant.
up with
What's
that,
up, Mama?
what I'm saying? My mama just happened to have her house on the side where the red team was at. So there it is right there. And in doing that, you growing up, doing everything out in the streets from murder, money, violence to sex, and the out of town, going out of town with the doing your work and all of this. That's all been done. You know what I'm saying? It's 94. You gotta have a new twist with things. I did a year juvenile, you know what I'm saying, 4.5 years in the state penitentiary. I done been to damn near all of them, Folsom, Quentin, Soledad, Jamestown, Solano, Vacaville, on tour. So as far as like all the negatives I've seen, now in my life at this point, I'm making a transition to do positive things and to try to alleviate a lot of the bullshit that's going on out here in the streets with these youngsters that ain't knowing. They don't know that these white folks got a place for them for the rest of their life. They might not never even see their neighbor and be in a penitentiary 5-10 years and never even see the person next to them in the next cell because they got places for them with these drive-bys, automatic weapons, everything that's
Hey,
going on out here, the
Gary.
dope, they want to give us all day for catching 2 or 3 ounces hard. And you know what I'm saying? They catch John DeLorean with 100 keys in the camera, give him a smack on the hand so you see what's going on. So you got the, peep game and just, stay above water. You know what I'm saying? And Crips and the Bloods and this truce and all this, I didn't participate with the truce because I didn't feel like it was being put down right. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be drinking and hanging out with you to kick it with you. You understand? You stay in your neighborhood, keep your people organized, deal with your people. I stay in my neighborhood, deal with my people, keep them organized. When you see me, give me a pass. When I see you, I give you a pass. But all this whole week on hang out and all that, I still think, we need to go through some more steps and levels before we get to that point. Because I don't think everybody be sincere about, what I'm saying, putting this gang thing behind us. And I know a lot of people been killed behind it, a lot of lives been taken, you know what I'm saying? But my thing be like this. People want to be gangsters, they want to put work in, want to do this, but you can go around the corner and just shoot up 3 or 4 black men. The sheriffs get behind you. You got 2 AKs in the car, 4 Tech 9s, you know what I'm saying? 10 pistols, and they tell you to freeze your stop. You understand? They only 2 individuals with 2 guns. You just went shot 4 or 5 blacks up, but you freeze when they tell you. I'm saying if you're a gangster, sell the ranch, grandma, grandpa, the chickens, everything. If you're going out with bullets and gun smoke, don't just stop with yours. You understand me? Deal with it on that level if that's what you're doing.
Shit that people don't know is that beef between Puff and Suge started at my birthday party.
Okay. Whoa.
Segue.
Facts. Okay. Yeah.
Segue.
Okay, we got to get straight into that. But let me ask you: are you ready for the
Are you ready for this?
Because this is something that was crazy to me. You ready for the Puff thing?
Yeah.
We had Puff on Drink Champs. We wanted you to hear what Puff said.
I heard what he said.
Okay, we're gonna play it just for the viewers. For who's stupid.
Yeah. You want them to?
Okay, yeah. We're trying to be professional, JD. Come on.
This is
the first time we did this.
Hilarious.
This is the first time we did this.
This is
hilarious. This is the first time we did this. We're trying to be professional. You're not allowing us. Okay. Has your phone closed?
That's an awesome.
Making us look terrible.
And homeboy was in the tunnel, and we go and have a conversation. This is how we run the tunnel, you know what I'm saying? So to make a long story short, this is where the after party's at, of course, at the world famous tunnel. Right. And so then when I ran up and I asked him, and he said, "Nah, I was talking about Jermaine Dupri."
Oh yeah, Sergeant.
Yeah, I was just like, wait, hold on.
Okay. Okay. Now let's first. I just know your answer from the way you just. I don't know your answer.
What you want me to say?
I have no idea. I don't
No,
know.
yeah, the facts.
Yeah,
What are the facts?
to that,
as
and then
far
we're
as
gonna
you
get to
know
your
it?
party. The party. But
Well, I mean, that's what Puff said that Suge came into the tunnel.
him. Yeah.
He came in the tunnel and told him he was looking for me.
Right.
No.
That when he said at the Source Awards.
Oh, he was talking about me.
Right.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Well,
Now,
I
which,
guess we got an
which
answer.
side do you think is a little?
Come on, man. Y'all know better than that. That's not. I mean, we was there. I was there. By the way, like I said, I'm the guy that's been like at the forefront of everybody movement. Me and Snoop was like this. That's how Power came. Like, so me having beef with Death Row never was like that. Wasn't even. Suge was in my office, coming to Atlanta, kicking it, like hanging out at my office, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I invited Suge to my birthday party. Suge came to my birthday party with just him and his one dude. I invited Puff to my birthday party. Puff came with the whole Bad Boy crew. They had beef from that Source shit.
So why you didn't invite them?
Like it was no real beef. I wouldn't even invite it. I wasn't thinking about it like that.
Duh.
But the whole night went. The party was great, beautiful party. Everybody had a good time. Then we went to this after party. We went to the after party. I guess Puff and Suge had some kind of like said something to each other before whatever at my party. So they got to this after party. Suge came to the club, and Puff went outside, and they had their words in the middle of what's the street, Maurice?
I don't know.
What street we was on?
I don't know. I don't remember nothing.
All right, anyway.
Exactly. I don't remember nothing.
Damn it! Killing him out here. That nigga looked in the mirror before he came outside.
Don't ask me shit.
So
don't ask me nothing.
Anyway, they had like their little words, right? And they went outside, and they were in the middle of the street.
They were in the middle with Puff.
The
and
middle
Suge?
of the street, Puff and Suge.
Wow.
Outside in Atlanta.
And this is at your party.
Yeah.
Is it a calm conversation or they?
No, it's not a calm conversation.
Okay.
But
not
it's
just them.
It's a very hostile conversation.
Okay. And their crews is
ain't no crew. I mean, Suge has got one person. Puff got a crew. Suge got one dude with him.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And all I know is Puff started drinking his champagne.
But it's beef,
somebody must have said something to him. And next thing I know, Wolf, rest in peace. He let off a shot and let off a couple of shots, and Suge Man got killed right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Wow.
That was the beginning of that whole shit.
Wow.
Like, I mean, it started at the Source Awards, but I'm saying for
like
once it got real.
So you're saying like Big and maybe Pac might have been like
they ain't had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but it affected like it's.
Yeah, it went into that, but they ain't had nothing to do with this.
Right.
This was all like CEO to CEO shit.
Wow. And what Puff are we talking about then? Did he have Big at that time or no?
Yeah, of course.
He had Big. And then what did Suge? Who was Suge? What artist?
The word.
The whole Death Row.
Yeah.
Decent like.
I mean, this
bro.
is
He's
like
saying this after the
this is what
Source
I'm saying.
Awards.
This is
He's
after
saying
the-
after he's saying that.
Yeah, this is
I'm
after
thinking
this.
he's saying
Yeah, this is
before
after the Source
Awards.
Awards. This is like, it's after the Source Awards. And I started having these birthday parties where I call people and have everybody come to my birthday. So it's like
DJ Khaled bit your shit because I remember you who did it first. Khaled, big up Khaled, big up the temple shit. I remember it. I'm keeping it real.
So yes, I had everybody come. They came to Atlanta, and this happened at it actually happened at my party.
Wow.
Nobody don't ever talk about that. Nobody don't actually know. This is like probably exclusive for y'all.
Right. Yeah, exclusive for us.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
exclusive for you.
Goddamn. You want another shot of 1942?
And DJ Quick, he said it himself. He said, yo, I think they got one of them bad boys. They said they was gonna get them. Hey man, people can make like, I didn't come up here, I'm glad you're giving me this forum to do this. It helps what I'm trying to get out. I'm not, listen to me. I had a great time, a great experience with Puff. We traveled, the nation, the world, some third world countries and stuff like that. Did a lot of things, stayed in 5-star hotels, ate some of the best foods. And, I had a chance to have a whole, another experience in life. You understand? But I'm not gonna let you lie on the dead. You understand? You know, I'm not gonna let you, you know, and he did the same thing with Wolf. You know, he's a big part of why Wolf ain't here today. But people don't understand it. You understand? That's because there was two entities. You understand? You know, he feeding poison to Wolf about the BMF, and he feeding poison to BMF about Wolf.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So because I heard one of the BMF soldiers say, "Yo, Sosa, this Sosa kid," he said, "Yo, Wolf was trying to extort or trying, you know, take something from Puff and everything like that, and Puff was a friend of ours." Where you get that from? For make a conversation like, and that's on one of those YouTube shows. Where you get that from, brother? You understand? Wolf told Puff, "Yo, I had over 300,000 before I started dealing with you. I just want my money." He was trying to open up a club in Miami. It was up for sale, 123 or 321, something like that, by Lincoln Avenue, something like that. Him and John Sally, brother, and them, they was going to open, and other people, they was going to invest, open up a club together. He was trying to get away from dude. You understand? But dude would have conversations with how strong and how he didn't need him because of BMF and what Meech was telling him. But Meech don't even know this. This is conversation they having. So now when Wolf and Meech get into something, okay.
Hey, Faith. Hey, boo.
Wolf gonna like, "Yo, listen here." In the back of my mind, he gonna say, all these conversations I had with this dude, Puff, about this dude. So I'm gonna show him right now. I'm gonna show him right now.
Ain't nobody been arrested if they said they the one killed Tupac.
Because they're snitching to the police, so they ain't
Not
gonna get
just to
arrested.
snitch and be smart, son. Because Tupac not
ain't
dead.
as smart as you should be.
Tupac not dead. Valentino giving me.
Oh Lord, I done got this thing all messed up. I don't even know what. I don't know. Okay, it's not there. I know I'll be always messing up stuff, right? Oh Lordy. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see where we at. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. I thought you been had that, girl. I didn't know. Remember, I don't know who some branches was taken. I don't know. As I looked, I'm like, oh my goodness. So please do not think my people who had a wrench. Please don't think I took it. It's just YouTube all messing up. But as I notice it, you'll get it back. I'm terribly sorry. Now, woo-wee. Let me see something now. It's that tis too much. Let's see if I could go in here. Okay, I can still go in here. Kutsu. Now, guys, y'all gonna have to get these likes up, because we're getting ready to take it a little bit deeper. We getting ready to go a little bit deeper. Y'all better get these likes up. Y'all better $1 donation or something. Y'all better send $1, a nickel, a penny. Y'all better send something, daggit. It's getting ready to get a little bit deeper. Okay, let's go.
The TD Jake. Apparently, Diddy and TD Jakes are allegedly involved in a lot of shady occult type stuff. And Mace is coming with all the tea. So let's break this down. I swear Cassie probably never expected this big of a fallout when she decided to expose Diddy, because child, everybody has been coming out and exposing him for being everything but a child of God. And every time we think that it couldn't possibly get worse and the allegations couldn't get any nastier, something new comes up and it all blows things out of the park. Well, his former artist Mace is now joining the conversation, and boy does he have a lot of bad stuff to say about Diddy. Mace is now a pastor, so y'all just know that he probably struggled really hard to find good things to say or even keep quiet. But he just had to speak out. Now, ever since Cassie dropped her lawsuit, people have been talking about how Diddy was going to take a lot of people down with him. There were a lot of names being thrown around, including Young Miami and former Bad Boy Records president Harv Pierre, who was also sued for SA. But one name that everybody kind of forgot about is Diddy's pastor and BFF, TD Jakes. Now, before this whole Cassie thing, people have been giving TD the side eye because the things he says and does aren't exactly what you would expect from a pastor. He is more focused on talking about money and how God wants us to get as much money as possible than actually preaching. And don't even get me started on how obsessed he is with celebrity and fame, because he is often seen hanging out with celebrities more than actual churchgoers. And in the past couple of years, Diddy has become one of his favorite celebs to hang out with, and their relationship has gotten so close that people have even speculated that there might be more going on between them, if you catch my drift. Diddy has been rumored to be on the DL for ages now.
Exactly,
So, of
Faye.
course, people thought that TD might be his partner, especially since TD has also been rumored to be secretly gay. Rumors of TD's sexuality got to a peak when his son was arrested for soliciting gay sex from an undercover policeman. Now, Diddy and TD.
Now I try to tell you guys, y'all know I'm gonna bring it. This is from Kiki T. Kiki T. See, y'all got to support the channel because I'm gonna bring it to you guys. I'm gonna bring it. Even if it's just a like. Let's get these likes up. I don't even know what my likes are looking at because I cannot see it on my side. But I know for a fact Jackie is going to be on y'all behinds because Jackie said she want them likes to go up. Yes, 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 my Faithy Pooh. Yes, Faith, baby. And Sergeant, she been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? She's been around. Let me see something here. Let me see. I. Yeah, I know my cat got to say something. Let's welcome Sergeant. She's been with me for a while. Let's welcome her to the family. If she will accept, let's welcome her to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. Sergeant, she's been down with the family for a while. Welcome. If you don't mind accepting it, you are now part of the family, right? So I think so far, majority of us all in here are family members. Family members. Now, again, I don't know what my likes look like, but I know I can at least 2 more people can hit that like. 2 more people can hit that like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Because y'all know I don't be playing. Y'all know I do not be playing with y'all. I'm going to bring it, right? And when you bring stuff like this, I stay in the yellow. Yellow means you don't see a cent. So at any time y'all want to support the channel, y'all ain't got it today. So find a way to support the channel. No, thank you, Sergeant. Thank you, and thank you. Welcome aboard. Now we don't want to get Jackie mad and stuff. So please get the likes up. Now let's get back into this mess, right? Because this is a mess. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The word 3 people, 19 likes, 16 likes. No, it's 20 people. So we need, I don't see that on my end, but we're going to get into this. Yes, we are. And don't forget, next week, guys, the word would be my first interview on my street talks. It's street talks, baby. It's street talks. Let's go. I'm gonna rewind it back just in case you guys ain't get it. Let's go.
One of his favorite celebs to hang out with, and their relationship has gotten so close that people have even speculated that there might be more going on between them.
Oh, this is alleged on this channel's end. Is alleged. Let's go.
If you catch my drift. Diddy has been rumored to be on the DL for ages now. So, of course, people thought that TD might be his partner, especially since TD has also been rumored to be secretly gay. Rumors of TD's sexuality got to a peak when his son was arrested for soliciting gay sex from an undercover policeman. Now, Diddy and TD have been tight for years, and they go way back to when he was dating Kim Porter. In fact, when Kim passed away, TD made a post on Instagram saying, "My family and I would like to offer our love and condolences to Diddy and his entire family as they traverse the tragic loss of Miss Kim Porter. Though you may grieve her absence, realize that many people never had such love in all their lives. You are blessed to have someone to miss. May God's grace guide you through this challenging time." Diddy even asked him to officiate Kim's funeral, and he accepted. Yes, they are that close. And throughout their years of friendship, TD has been a constant presence at Diddy's parties.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, Lord, you're going to try to give us a copyright strike.
Yeah, somebody put this song.
Now, I'm not trying to be judgy or anything, but isn't it weird that a pastor would align himself so close with Diddy and attend his parties when everybody knows what goes down at Diddy's parties? Several celebs have spoken out about the wild things that happen at Diddy's parties.
Yeah,
so
what
on earth is Mr. TD Jakes doing over there? Jaguar Wright was one of the first people to call TD out, and as usual, she did not hold back.
Why do you think TD Jakes was at Puff Daddy's birthday party?
If Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party, there could only be two reasons: money or that's all that happens at Diddy parties. Money
and this time, Jaguar has also been proven right on this as well, because there are now reports that Diddy and TD are part of a secret society in Hollywood, and the parties were more than just parties. Remember last year when a picture of Diddy and TD at TD's birthday party went viral, and people were talking about how Diddy was doing the Illuminati symbol? Yeah, well, it turns out that there was more to the story than that, because the party was allegedly an initiation. But it looks like things are about to get even juicier, because Pastor Mace is now exposing Diddy and TD. For those who don't know who Mace is, he used to be signed to Diddy's label Bad Boy Records back in the day. But he and Diddy had their issues, and he left the label. And by issues, I mean that Mace has always claimed that Diddy never paid him for the work he did under Bad Boy. He claimed that he wrote most of Diddy's rap in the 90s, but he never got credit or payment for it. Diddy, on the other hand, has been going on and on about how Mace is a fake pastor who is conning people.
You know, I did one album with Mace. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people.
Rich of him to say, considering the things that people have been saying about his bestie, TD. Well, given the allegations that have come to light against Diddy, Mace is now taking his time to expose what is really going on between Diddy and TD. So it turns out that the initiations were not just a hocus pocus thing about standing in a circle and chanting Mamba Jumbo. According to Mace, the initiations allegedly involved gay rituals where they all got naked, and you know what? I'm just going to let y'all picture that in your heads. Yeah, it's as bad as you can imagine. Anywho, Mace also said this.
I want to tell you why, if the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God can use me aggressively. These guys have organized a mass organized effort to slander my name behind the scenes. So every time I say something, you're just seeing my part because their part is behind the scene. But I want you to know I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I'm anointed for it. I'm anointed to dethrone evil. I want you to know that.
Mace's revelations have conversations about Diddy and TD's weird relationship, and fans left comments saying, you know what's crazy? Even the people you think who would have a moral compass was around Diddy, knowing that stuff was going on, and all along, like, what the F was TD Jakes doing around Diddy? Not surprising, seeing as Bishop TD Jakes parties with known devil himself, P. Diddy, aka sell out all my friends for money and fame, Sean Combs. And Diddy and TD, right? TD Jakes even attended Diddy's questionable parties. Show me your shady friends and I'll tell you exactly who you are, man of God. But now I want to know what you think about this. Let me know what your thoughts are, then check out this next video.
Oh my God. It gets, we got more. Oh yes, you got that right. Oh shucks. Who the heck is that? Let me see what I got on here. Hold on, let me see what I got here. Where is this at? Oh, Gene Deal. Oh, that's Gene Deal. He scared the heck out of me. He scared the heck out of me. Well, hold on. Woo. And it's crazy. Again, if Diddy and Jermaine Dupri and all of them is part of the BMF, are they putting what you call it thing? Oh, here we go. I found it. Damn, it's so much to show, yo. It's so much to show you guys. God dang it. Oh, Lord Jesus. This is pop a lot, pop a lot, pop a lot. Popping is popping a lot. God damn it. Woo, Lordy. Oh, man. Woo. Ah, baby. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? This pop a lot, baby. And this video was a couple months ago. Let's go. We heard of Sean Combs. Now it's time to hear of Melvin Combs. Hey, Daddy. Let's go.
Queens up, fall off the profit, not the re-up. We were good friends. We did a lot of uptown like I'm baby down from the bay. Me and Melvin Combs were good friends. We were good friends. We did a lot of business together. Of course, it was not a legal business, but we did a lot of business together. And I was sorry to see what happened to him. That shocked the hell out of me. And the guy who did it, I'm glad he got what he got. Okay, so.
And I know Melvin used to come to your club, the turntable, a lot.
Yes, he did. He come there all the time. Melvin was like a lady man. He come there all the time. He come to my club all the time. Yes, he did.
I tell you, this guy Puffy Coin. You know who his father was, right? I didn't Puffy Coin. You know who his father was?
He's talking about
Puffy Combs.
Puff Daddy.
Puffy Coin.
Yeah, his dad was a
Puff Daddy. You know who his father was? Oh, Melvin Combs. Yeah, that's exactly. He used to make Melvin. You know me and Melvin, his mother. Melvin used to bring him over to my house about every day, a couple of times a week at least. And my daughter had one of those little rocking horses. She wouldn't let him ride on, and she used to push him off the ride off. I said, look at him now, he can build that ride off $1 million bills. Yeah. That guy got rich, man. He did good, man. I'm proud to see him out there like that. That was Melvin Combs' son.
I just saw him the other night.
I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he went on. I pray for this kid, man. He doing good.
I just saw him the other night when I went to see your movie, Frank. Hey, Nick.
Frank
My
Lucas.
world changed here at Howard. On my second day of school, I learned something that would change the course of my life forever. I don't talk about this often. I was raised by a single mother in Harlem. My dad, Mr. Melvin Combs, died when I was 3 years old. My mother always told me that he died in a car accident. Something about that, it just didn't feel right. Something was in my soul.
Yeah, we know that.
That was telling me otherwise. So as soon as I got here, I went to the library. I did some research. I used the microfilm at Founders to search through all the newspapers. When I typed in my father's name, the day he died, I read in the Amsterdam News that he had been murdered and a drug deal gone bad. Right there in that library, I realized there's nothing greater than a mother's love and desire to protect her child. Nothing. I also decided that I would live my life in a way to make her proud. I decided to embrace the entrepreneurial spirit of my father.
Yeah, you sure
but in
did.
an honest way. God bless you, Melvin Combs. I could feel you right now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But in an honest way, in a legal way.
Yeah,
By earning, scraping, working harder, believing in
my man said he could. Can you feel it? He was scared. You feel it? I feel. Look at that face, like Melvin. I could. I feel. My man said, feel in the spirit. He ain't had to look up how the man passed away. He just needed to know who Daddy rode with, and then he like, oh, this was me all along. This was me all along. Look who the man rode with. A whole movie. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, my. Cry me a river. No, baby, that was Tears of Joy puzzles. That was Tears of Joy. Now he know. Yes, Sergeant. The beginning. That's why the Tears of Joy. Look at his face like, I'm going to finish this for you, Pops. Allegedly. That's why he had to keep saying it the right way and this way. So he didn't fully explain what his father was doing, but he knew more, right? He knew more. And man, oh man, oh man, is he his daddy's son or what? Is he Melvin Combs' son or what? Melvin Combs ain't got nothing on me. Melvin Combs ain't got nothing on me. Wonder who paid Diddy's college. Their mama. Nah, mama worked like 3 jobs. His mother worked. But he got daddy blood. He got his daddy blood. His twins. Woo! He said, ooh.
Myself. And most importantly, making the most of the blessings that God blessed me with.
So it just so happens the other day, I'm scrolling through the comments and the question was posed to me. What stories do I find the most interesting? And not sure the total context of the comment, I automatically went to breaking it down into time frames. And I instantly thought
he never finished, Sergeant. He never
BMF.
finished.
Then I would reflect back to the 90s and the 80s to a lot of the stories that I was very familiar with because I had heard a lot about them growing up. But when I really thought about the question, it was really one era that I would have to say that really stood out. And that would be like the 60s and the 70s era. And some of the first names that come to mind is going to be guys like Guy Fisher, Frank Matthews, William Goldfinger Terrell, Ike Atkinson, Nicky Barnes, Frank Lucas, along with a laundry list of other names that we could mention. And I have to say that the main reason that I would pick that era in particular is going to be because when I get to doing research on people from that era, I always feel like I learned something about that specific individual that I did not know prior.
I do the same
and the person
thing.
that we're covering today is going to be somebody that rubbed elbows with some.
Everyone loves
After this
saving
commercial,
money, like with our
Jack,
$0 virtual care or $0 minute clinic visits.
I do the same thing.
Some of those guys that I previously mentioned, as well as some other big time guys in the game that I'm going to talk about. And that person is going to be none other than the father of Bad Boy founder Diddy, Puffy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, or whatever you want to call him. We're going to be talking about his father, Melvin Combs. Now, I remember when Bad Boy was making their meteoric rise to fame, there wasn't a whole lot mentioned about Puffy's background, but I definitely remember hearing rumblings about how his father was a gangster and he was in the game with some of the bigger individuals in the New York City drug trade at that time. I remember hearing things like he got murdered somewhere near Central Park. And though it has been some years and it seems like things have been cleared up now, but they would also mention that he was murdered for being a confidential informant. Now, based on my research, Melvin Combs was born in New York City towards the end of the 1930s, which would have put him in his prime during the 1960s and the 1970s, when heroin would be the drug of choice and would have a stranglehold on the city. Now, Melvin Combs, who was known to Nicky Barnes, and looks like he was an associate of Frank Lucas. Now, not sure how close of an associate. I guess if you listen to Frank Lucas, with him saying he bought a young Puffy over his house and he would frequent his residence, you would assume that they were fairly close. And though Frank Lucas would say in the interview that the two had done a lot of illegal business in the past, but based on my research, I would have to say he was more closely associated with another large-scale drug trafficker from New York City at the time, a guy by the name of Willie J.C. Abrams.
Ooh,
Willie,
him?
or Jesus Christ, as he went by,
Damn, they
would be
taking me back.
indicted towards the end of 1972 on charges that he possessed more than 18 pounds of heroin, as well as $70,000 on a day in December the previous year, a little more than a month before the death of Melvin Combs, with his indictment almost detailing that day, saying on the morning of December 15th, 1971, Willie Abrams, along with a female by the name of Margaret Logan, and a very important person in this story, a guy by the name of Walter Grant, would be observed entering the Bronx apartment of a guy by the name of Robert Hoke. The indictment would detail that they would go into the apartment with empty bags and suitcases pretty much, and they would come out with those bags and suitcases filled. Authorities would follow them, eventually arresting them, where they would be found in possession of heroin. Christmas would pass in 1971, and the trio would be indicted 3 days later on December the 28th, with a lot of people saying that that indictment would be the sole cause of Melvin Combs' death. Melvin Combs, who by all accounts was said to be a stand-up guy, and was even referenced by Frank Lucas to be somewhat the type of a ladies' man. And when I look at it, just reading between the lines, it looks like he just got caught up in a tough situation with some guys just a few years older than he was. Whereas if he was born just maybe 5 or 10 years earlier, he might have been running the operation, but he would end up being murdered and what was described as a drug deal gone wrong just a month after the indictment was handed down on January the 26th, 1972. Willie Jesus Christ Abrams, his girlfriend Margaret Logan, and Walter Grant would be part of a group of 10 that would be found guilty the very next year on February 24th, 1973, with the New York Times saying that the group of 7 men were found guilty in participating in an extensive conspiracy that distributed $5 million per year worth of heroin. W. Cullen McDonald, who prosecuted the case, would tell the judge presiding over the case after the group was found guilty that detectives believed that the 1972 murder of Melvin Combs, who was alleged to be a co-conspirator in the case, might ultimately be traced back to members of the heroin trafficking ring, specifically Walter Grant. A guy by the name of Earl Fadrell would go on to write a book titled The Forgotten American Gangster. In the book, somewhat like an autobiography, he would speak on some of those guys of the times. And in one of the passages, he would say, even though I was moving 15 to 20 kilos a week, I would still have to purchase from other major dealers, guys like Frank Matthews, JC, Big Robbie, Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes, Willie Abrams, William Terrell, and Walter Grant. Quotations. The man that killed Puffy's father. Also mentioning Puffy's father, as well as Ike Atkinson, as some of the people that he purchased from. A lot of people would explain Willie Abrams as the person that replaced Nicky Barnes in the streets in a sense. And it makes me think that with Puffy's dad dying only at the young age of 33, how big would he have gotten in the game had he not got affiliated with just that circle? Now, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the red subscribe button and the bell right under this video so y'all know when this real trill spill shit is dropping. Y'all get in the comment box below. Let me know what cities we need to go to, what stories I need to tell, what I got wrong. You listen to Frank.
Woo! My. This rabbit hole get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Hey, minister. How you doing, Miss Deborah? This rabbit hole gets deeper because now we're starting to understand how they got up out of Harlem and she got that house in Mount Vernon. Mama had to get paid off something, allegedly. Mama got paid off. Mama was in that life. Allegedly. That's good, sweetie. So, even though I don't know, what his childhood consists of, but he seen Mama already know how to hustle. Mama seen the life. So he said, "Oh, Mama worked 3 jobs, nah, and I learned everything." No, Mama already knew how to do that. And then maybe, oh baby, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole. Not tonight, but we're gonna do like different shows. But she went from being with the father and buying a house in Mount Vernon. Something was given to her for her to just go. Like somebody so high up in that world. So technically, Puffy was born into mob ties. The way his mother act, I don't know how she act, but she didn't act like a regular mother. She was probably a good mother. She probably protected her kids, but because she know the life. You think she didn't know what that man was doing? That man was bringing home the money. That's why when her son got into things, she made sure she was always by his side. Every time that man got arrested up until now, because we don't know what's going on now, because the man in London somewhere, right? In London. But his mama was there because she went through it already. She went through it already with the dad. So his father brought that money in. Now her son is bringing that money in. His father had her living a type of life. Now her son has her living that type of life. So even though she struggled for a little bit, but she's seen when he became his dad. She's seen where he became his dad, right? Even the part with the internship, but she saw something different. She knew the bloodline that boy came from. And if you look at Mama dressed to the T. Mama already had that lifestyle. Mama know what it is to go to these parties, to look hair done, nails done, everything done. Mama already know that, right? So now her son is picking up the slack. So of course, that's her shining star. Like, man, I'm back to the life I used to have. He's providing me the same life his daddy did, but even more. Way more. It's like he picked up where his father left off. And even if you watched him tell the story, well, like he went to the college and, you know what? Let me look up my father's name. Get up out of here. Like, you expect for us to believe that. Let me look up and see who Melvin Combs is. Because my mama said it was an accident. But I'm gonna wait till I hit the college. Stop it. Stop it and stop it. Your mama got that house from somewhere. And maybe you have to work. So that money, you could say, hey, this money is coming from these jobs. So usually when you get that money, hey, Willow, usually when you get money, you got to show, like if you're buying something, where you got that money from. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's where that money come from. I mean, them jobs come from. I don't know. But I do know she moved out of Harlem and moved to Mount Vernon. That's a lot of working. And who's babysitting, who's keeping him, and while she's working all these jobs. Then she had to have, if I'm not mistaken, he got a sister or a brother or whomever. But she knew exactly that son was going to become a better version of his father. And when he got in trouble, it wasn't no shock for her because she went through it with his father. She know how the game go. He was born into it. So even if you do not tell your child, they see how you live. They see how you like the nice stuff. They see how you finagle. So I'm at to change this thing, right? And then that's why he was, he didn't give 2 F's. That's why they said, they was arguing. So Puffy wasn't scared of Sage, Suge at no point in time. Suge bought one person. Puffy like, my tides, ninja, I come with a crew. And they even stated, if you go back and watch this video, when you watch the replay, they was in the street. Why Suge ain't hit him? What Puffy has that temper. Puffy is nothing soft about Puffy. Y'all can say what he may do soft things. He may got caught up in the entertainment world and do questionable things. But far as being a temper and fighting and going after people, that has always been said about Puffy. He is ambidextrous. He just don't hit women. He hit men too. Why? It's in his blood. It's in his blood. It's in his blood. Puffy don't even argue too much. While he's starting to argue, he been to bust you in the head with something. He been to hit you with something. But he always had them anger issues. Always had anger issues. Remember, Andre Harrell even had to fire him because he had issues. Why? He is daddy. He is his daddy. 5.0. But we're going to dig into more of this. I thank you guys for being here. Yes, Ashanti might be knocked up. Yeah, she might be knocked up. I ain't even going to show that because this rabbit hole is getting good. This rabbit hole getting good, baby. And we got to ask ourselves, why is 50 so much into Puffy's life? Why? So now we know this infatuation he has with Puffy is not, this is all mob ties. Remember, he was rolling with Supreme. Supreme was out there in Queens. Puffy got his ties. So this goes deeper than what we think. You know, 50 wasn't born in the ties. Diddy was. 50 may have wanted to be Diddy and then said, you know what, I don't want to be him. I'm going to crush him. I'm going to crush him. And this goes deeper than the music business. This goes back to them old ties. Them old ties. And 50 studied them. 50 studied the heck out of him. The heck out of him. So 50 had a hatred for Puffy. And now we gonna get to we getting there. We're getting there. Ain't that much trolling in the world. I've heard of trolling, but not like this. This goes beyond trolling. This some old 1930 shit. This trolling happened before both of them was born. Before both of them were born. And both of them come out of, well, Puffy didn't come out of it. His daddy came out of it. But it's not like they did not know who his son was. Even Frank Lucas said, yeah, that's his boy on TV. That's his son. So even Frank Lucas know his son was going to be something. And then 50 come out of that Supreme era, you know, so they both coming out of big people who handle big money stuff. Janice Combs and Diddy and Biggie. I don't know about that because Diddy family is Jamaican, so I don't know. I will look that up. I don't know. If it's out there, I would definitely look for it. But I do know we don't know who Diddy's daddy is, but we do know his mama is from Jamaica. So, we're going to keep going down this rabbit hole. And then it's so crazy. Why is 50 doing BMF? Why? Because his boy Diddy got ties. Anything that Diddy touch or Diddy do, 50 is on it. 50 is on it. If I'm not mistaken, Quincy played a little role in BMF. Hello? 50 played a role in BMF. Yes, he did. Now, I think that's the only thing that would tip 50 over. I mean, tip 50, Diddy over. Y'all better leave them kids alone. Because his father is gone. His father couldn't protect him. Please don't go after that. A lot of more stuff gonna happen. If a lot of stuff happened before, imagine, leave them children alone. Leave them children alone. Okay? That's all I could tell you. He's still a scorpion. Don't do it. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next one. Whoever didn't see the beginning, come on back and watch the replay. And we're going to see where this rabbit hole leads us tomorrow. Peace, guys. And I'm out of here. But that him and his daddy. Wow. Let's be out.